こんにちは、ストロベリーロリチャンネルへようこそ。隣のスリザリンのレンです。Hi everyone, welcome back to the Strawberry Loli channel. This is your friendly neighborhood Slytherin Ren. 今回はROSY 5月号の雑誌付録を紹介していきます。こちら、シュウエムラのロゴが印字されているメイクアップアーティストバッグです。かなりユニークなコンセプトだと思って、シュウエムラも大好きなので、つい買ってしまいました。もうすでに自分のコスメストック、まだ開封してないメイクアイテムをできるだけ入れてみました。特に街の方が広いので、そこが嬉しいポイント。So as you could probably tell, even if you don't understand Japanese, today I'm going to be showing you the シュウエムラ makeup artist bag is what they call it, and this came as a magazine freebie to the magazine and ROSY. This is their May issue, and this is the concept that they came up with. So I have gone ahead and filled this bad boy up with a bunch of new and unopened makeup items. Some of these are just backups of my tried and trues that I always like to keep a few extra on hand, and others are makeup items that I picked up with the intention of reviewing, but unfortunately for one reason or another I never got around to it. But before I show you what's inside my Shū Uemura bag, I just want to draw a comparison size-wise between this and this box. I actually got this from Daiso and I have a couple of these. So this was just over 1,000 yen with tax. Now obviously that also includes the price of the magazine. I would say that the real value of this bag alone is probably more like 700 or 800 yen. And then this one, since it's from Daiso, it's obviously 100 yen. But as you can see, these two items are pretty much the same size. And if I had the Daiso one filled to capacity the way that the Shū Uemura one is, it also has a little bit of flexibility to it. So it would be like pretty much the same size. But the thing that I love most about this one is that it has handles. It makes it that much easier for me to just move around this large quantity of makeup. Alright, so let's start with the pocket on the outside here. This is a brush holder. I actually only have one brush in here, yes. This is a Hakuhodo face brush. I bought it on sale during the holiday sale near the end of December in 2019. I used it 2 times, but then I ended up washing it and putting it away because, I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't really doing that much for me. I bought this with the intention of using it as a contour brush, but it turns out that I actually prefer a much more densely packed brush for contour, like this one by Eco Tools. This is the actual brush that I prefer to use 99.99% of the time for my contour. So truth be told, I don't really have a huge usage for this besides the fact that it is Hakuhodo, and you know, the bristles are really fun to run my fingers through because they're super soft. It's pretty, it's pink, but I'm actually thinking about selling this at some point. Okay, tell me if this sounds like a bad idea, especially with the current situation, but I was honestly thinking about selling some of my makeup, whether they be new and unopened or lightly used, like powder products. I was thinking of posting them onto some sort of international selling platform so that my subscribers could have the chance to buy some of the items in my collection that I personally might not have any need for anymore, but they're still good quality, and I know that there's people out there who are actively seeking these items. I don't know, I just get a lot of comments from you guys sometimes, like in the DMs, saying how you want this or that item and you were unable to find it on YesStyle or whatever other larger online retailers provide Asian makeup. And I just feel like I already sell either unopened or lightly used makeup on Mercari a lot here in Japan. Why not extend that option to my subscribers if it's something that they want? I'm also really used to sending things overseas, so I don't have a problem, you know, figuring that out. I would rather, if you really want something that's like niche, I would rather you guys buy it from me than to go through some shady online retailer where you don't even know if it's a fake or a real item. Again, maybe not the best timing for such an idea, totally understand, but just let me know what you guys think, because honestly, like, some of these companies, not saying that it's Yes Style, because I actually do really respect Yes Style and they've been in the game for a long time, but like, I don't know, some of you tell me that you find things off of eBay or Amazon, and it just gets me really worried because I feel like you never really know with the sellers that are behind those accounts whether or not you can trust them. Anyway, that's just an idea. I'm just gonna throw it out there. You guys let me know what you think, if you think anything at all.
I don't think nothing at all.
Okay, moving on. I don't know why I faced everything towards the back of the bag, but that's just what happened, I guess. If you don't mind, I'm going to turn it around like this. They have a couple of little pockets on the inside of the bag as well, on either side, like over here too. So that's helpful. Here is a ROSY makeup sponge. It's called the Airy Touch Puff. I think Airy gave me this a long time ago and I still haven't gotten around to using it. Then I have a refill of the Misha Magic Cushion Moisture Foundation. This is in number 23. It is the darker of only 2 shades that they have available. I think the other one is 21. Then I have a eyelash fixing glue from Daiso. Meg told me that this was really good and I was like, wait a minute, you're telling me that I've been paying 1,000 yen per bottle for a drugstore brand eyelash glues, and yet there's a Daiso version out there that works just as well? Sign me up. Then I have the Opera Lip Tint N. This one is Pink Fraise, which means pink strawberries in French. Opera makes some of my favorite lipsticks / lip balms that are available in the Japanese drugstore. And yeah, I was going to do a dedicated video to Opera lipsticks, but I never got around to it, which is sad, and I definitely still am holding myself to doing it. Don't be afraid to remind me and badger me about this if this is something that you want to see. This is the Quick Lash Curler Remover by CanMake. So this is specially formulated to help you remove their Quick Lash Curler, which is like a mascara base / primer. If I can find the one that I have open right now. This thing right here. This is like the antidote that will help you remove it, and it should also work on most other mascaras as well. Another Opera lipstick. I always have about like 5 of these open at one time. The reason that I have these 2 new unopened lipsticks in here is because I was saving them for that video that I was telling you about that I never got around to doing, because I like to open things on camera with you and show you the entire packaging so that you kind of get the whole experience, but it's fallen to the wayside. Then I have these 2 liquid lipsticks by 16 brand. They come in packaging reminiscent of Skittles. Really cute. I think these are matte formula lipsticks. I would still do a review on these if I knew for sure that they were still available as part of their regular lineup, but if this is a thing of the past, I might just either sell them or give them to someone else. Oh yeah, so the official name is 16 brand RU16 Fruit Chew Edition. Then I have a Hana Hana nose clip backup. If you have been a long watcher of my channel, you know the backstory behind this. I'm not going to get into it with you, not today. Then I have the D-Up Eyelash Fixer in black. This was given to me by, again, Airy as part of her Valentine package. Thank you. Then I have 2 of the limited edition colors for the Heroine Make super thin gel liners. It's like 1.5 millimeters in diameter. So really good for those of us with smaller, more delicate eyes, monolids. Heroine Make really understands the Asian eye struggle. This is kind of funny. It's a limited edition packaging of the One Day Tattoo by K Palette Real Lasting Eyeliner 24-hour waterproof. It is in the color Super Black. Basically just like any old black liquid eyeliner. I mean, a great formula at that, but if we're going to be real, the impetus for me purchasing this was the design. It reminds me of the Cheshire Cat, and I feel like I have this pattern in my life where things that either have the Cheshire Cat blatantly printed on them, like this mascara for example, whether it's an officially licensed, you know, Disney good with the Cheshire Cat's face printed on it, or if it just resembles the Cheshire Cat, like for example, like these Real Techniques brushes that I got in Marshall's when I was back in the States a couple of years ago. They are very reminiscent of the Cheshire Cat as well. Anything that looks like a Cheshire Cat, basically, I have a high probability of purchasing it. Then I have the Borica Serum Mask Primer. This is in the original color Champagne. I originally purchased this for a full face of makeup, and then right after I bought this, they came out with a Sakura collection, and that just kind of made me upset. That made me kind of upset because it felt like, okay, well, who's gonna watch a review of the original primer if the Sakura one just came out? Like, obviously everyone wants to know more about the Sakura colors. I don't know, maybe that's stupid, but yeah, so this is like a cult favorite, it seems. I have a question about pronunciation. Is this Borica or Boricua? Because I feel like, wasn't there some J-Lo song back in the day where they're like, Boricua's in the house? Is that the same word, or is this not even in Spanish, in which case we can forget about this whole debate. Moving right along, I have 3 Toy Story eyeliners that I purchased. These are by Loveliner. Let me tell you something about Loveliner, okay? They are not even my favorite Japanese liquid eyeliner formula, yet they're always coming for my wallet with these collaborations. Like, I can't deal with it. The last time that they did this, it was with Aladdin, and I ended up having to sell one of the eyeliners because I realized that I couldn't use like 3 eyeliners up at the same time. And now this time around with Toy Story 4, guess what? The same freaking thing happened. I never got around to using these, you guys. I want to, but I already have so many liquid eyeliners that are already open. I want to use those up before I open these. The Toy Story 4 train has already kind of left the platform, so I don't know if I should just suck it up and keep these in stock, only open them after I've used up my current eyeliners, or should I sell them on Mercari? I don't know. Now they're going to stay in here. Then I have some backup eyelashes. This is the Koji 3D Eyes eyelashes, designed specifically for not monolid, not double folded eyelids, but half folded eyelids, okay? Do you see the model here? This is speaking to exactly my niche demographic. I, in fact, do not have fully monolid or fully double creased eyelids. I have a half fold. Let me tell you, it is the most annoying thing in the world. But you know what? I love my annoying little finicky eyelids. And this one is just another Disney collab with Shobi, is the original brand. Yeah, I like these for a more dramatic, flared effect. Okay, then we have a bunch of face masks, which I need to get back into because I can't remember the last time I used a face mask. I'm starting to miss it, and I might have to do a full face of makeup sometime soon just so that I have an excuse to include a mask in the beginning. A Heian period art mask, and these are Sakura masks. As well as, of course, the anime character masks. You have to have at least one anime character mask in your collection at all times, or else it's just, what are you even doing with your life? Oh, and last but not least, I have Kamiwaza neck spa masks, gifted to me by Meg again, so thank you, Meg. Specifically made for your neck region, which I need to get on that as well, because these wrinkles are not going to erase themselves. Okay, so then I just have a bunch of backups from UR I bought a bunch of extras because, well, number one, I thought I was going to be able to send them out to people, but COVID-19 is like not allowing me to live my Secret Santa in April best life. I don't know when I'm going to be able to send these out, but I hope it's sometime soon. This is the Velvet Eye Color Palette. I have a couple of their bouncy highlighters in Luminous White. Of course, the Blooming Eye Color Palette in number 3. A charcoal brown liquid eyeliner. And a shading brush by UR Glam. This is like an angled eyeshadow brush. I actually wish that I would have picked up more UR Glam brushes while I had the chance, because now they're all sold out at my local Daiso. And I'm also making a point not to go to Daiso as much. Well, I'm making a point of not really going anywhere these days if I can help it, which we all can relate to. I hope I didn't miss anything from UR Glam. And last but not least, I have a backup of the Anna Sui Makeup Sponge L in the purple heart emoji shape. I don't think this is available anymore, unfortunately, but to be honest with you, I personally didn't love this that much. It was a little bit on the hard side in terms of like quality of the material and how well it blended product on my face. I guess it was alright. I just personally prefer a softer sponge, but if you're into a harder or firmer sponge, this might be something that you might like. Again, I'm unsure of if I even want to do this or not, but if I do decide to open up an eBay shop or something, I might put this on there. I don't think I'll be opening this up and using it for myself because I've already had my experience with this. Alright, so that is the end of my what's in my Shuu Uemura makeup bag video. I'm gonna be honest with you, I do think that this is pretty cheap material, even for a magazine freebie. I mean, like, I'm not upset about it by any means, but it's a really, really cheap looking fake leather. For me personally, I really don't like the look of fake leather. It's one of the most cringiest things in my opinion. Like, if you have to go with the budget route or cutting costs, I would have preferred that they would have just used a plain black cloth. I think that would have been classier than this, but whatever. Daiso quality material, honestly, but what are you gonna do? It has the Shuu Uemura brand power behind it, right? Another really minor thing, but I wish that they would have printed the Shuu Uemura logo like up here somewhere instead of down here, because I don't even have anything in this pocket right here except for one brush, and it's already kind of like, I don't know, ballooning out to the point where, like, I can imagine if I had filled this whole pocket with brushes, you wouldn't even be able to see the Shuu Uemura logo because it would just be pushed down, if that makes sense. And seeing as the largest selling point of this bag is the Shuu Uemura brand name, I just felt that it would have been a better design decision to put the logo up here instead, or even like up here, somewhere where its positioning is not going to be affected by how many items you cram in there. Honestly, if Daiso could start producing their cloth storage boxes like I have here with handles on the sides, that would be like the best of two worlds for me. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned before, but these boxes are collapsible as well. Let me just empty it out right now and show you. So this actually, the bottom of it comes up like this. It will fold up like this, and you can stick the cardboard piece in here. So that's nice and compact. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Before I leave, just one more thing from Daiso, this pink mesh pencil case thing with cherries on it. I know, I'm a trader. I couldn't find one with strawberries, okay? I thought that this would be a nice case to put my brushes in when I travel because it's like mesh and everything. Not that anyone is going to be traveling anytime soon though, so I don't know what I was thinking, but it was 100 yen, okay? Leave me alone.